In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Dear my students, grade 9A. In the next 2 weeks, we will study on our YouTube channel. This is because of coronavirus. Today, we will study Unit 7, Lesson 6, page 51. In this unit, we have learned about natural disasters such as floods, wildfire, tornadoes, and earthquakes, as we learned before. So, let me show you a PowerPoint presentation about natural disasters. Okay? In the first slide, we speak about the definition of disasters. Disasters are hazards that cause destruction and environmental changes. Okay? There are two main types of disasters: natural disasters and man-made disasters. In our unit, we speak about natural disasters. A natural disaster is the effort of a natural hazard, example, flood, tornado, hurricane, volcanic eruption, earthquake, or landslide. In this slide, here is the top 10 natural disasters. This is a list of top 10 natural disasters. First, cyclone. 2, earthquake. 3, tornado. 4, volcanic eruption. 5, tsunami. 6, flood. 7, wildfire. 8, drought. 9, avalanche. 10, landslide. In this slide, we'll speak about cyclones. What does it mean? A cyclone is an area of closed circular fluid motion. It has low pressure on the inside and high pressure on the outside. The center of the storm is called the eye, and it has the calmest water and the lowest pressure. Cyclones turn counter-clockwise in the northern hemisphere and clockwise in the southern hemisphere. This is because it follows the rotational movement of the Earth. The biggest cyclone recorded is the Bahula. Is the Bahula cyclone. It hits the coast of today's Bangladesh in 1970 with a death toll of around 500,000. Now let's speak about earthquakes. Earthquakes means zilzal. It is the result of a sudden release of energy from the Earth's crust that creates seismic waves. They are measured using seismographs. For more information about earthquakes, the Philadelphia earthquake, also known as the Great Chilean earthquake, is the biggest earthquake ever recorded. It hit Chile, okay, on May 22nd, 1960, with a magnitude of 9.5 and a death toll of around 6,000. Tornadoes. What does it mean? Tornadoes are twisters, okay? They are the same, with a slight difference, okay? So, a tornado is a violently rotating column of air that is touching both the ground and the semicumulus cloud. Tornado and Lake Kivu. We have to learn about present simple past. If you have a look on your book, page 51, there is a box on the top right, okay? there is a key structure, the passive voice. Okay? First of all, when can we use the passive voice? Okay? We can use the passive voice when we don't know the subject or when the action is more important. In Arabic we use نستخدم الباسيف فورم. الباسيف يا بنات اللي هو المبني للمجهول. اوكي؟ when we don't know the subject لما نكون مش عارفين الفاعل or when the action is more important أو التركيز على الحدث هو الأهم. In this slide we will speak the present simple passive. The positive form is object am is are plus verb to be plus by plus subject. Let's start with this sentence. Okay? Note the mouse well. لاحظي معايا الماوس. People buy newspapers every day. This is an active sentence. Active means مبني للمعلوم. يعني ايه مبني للمعلوم؟ يعني السبجكت معروف. السبجكت اللي هو الفاعل. يعني who buys newspaper? People. Okay? يعني مين اللي اشترى؟ People. So the subject is known. السبجكت الفاعل معروف. So this is an active sentence. Okay? People is the subject, buy is the verb, newspapers is the object. Every day is a complement. Okay? تكملة الجملة. So concentrate. نركز. Main parts of the sentence: subject, verb, object. This is an active sentence because the subject is known. Okay? الفاعل معروف. When we transform it to a passive form يعني مبني للمجهول, we omit the subject. بنحذف الفاعل. And start the sentence with the object. Okay? Followed by verb to be, am, is, or are. Okay. Here is newspapers is a plural because of the S. Okay? So we use am, is, or are. With the plurals we use are. So newspapers are. The third step is the past participle. Past participle of the verb buy. Bought, bought. So the past participle of buy is bought. Newspapers is the object, verb to be, past participle, complement. So newspapers are bought every day. معناها تم اشتريت او تم شراء الايه الصحف. لا نعلم من قام بهذا الفعل. اوكي؟ ممكن اضيف في الاخر by people بواسطة الناس. It's not important to write the subject. Newspapers are bought every day. Newspaper is the object followed by verb to be, followed by past participle of the verb, complement. So this is the passive form of the present simple passive in a positive form. The present simple passive with negative form. Negative means النفي, الجملة المنفية اللي فيها كلمة not. Okay? So the formation is object, am, is, or are, not, plus past participle, followed by and the subject. This is the formation of the present simple passive negative form. Example: they don't add photos to the newspapers articles. This is it active or passive? This is an active sentence because the subject is known. الفاعل